Anderson Rosa. Tell me about your penalty kick there, that opportunity in the 80th minute.
Yeah, I've been waiting for an opportunity to score. I've been training every day, me, Luca, some of the guys have been training penalties. So when the time comes, it's just unnatural, you know. So I waited to the goalkeeper to move a little bit. When he moved to one side, I could score on the other side, and just thankful for the result at first, and then for scoring a first goal this season.
Speak about your defensive performance overall there. You shut them down because they were playing a lot of guys back, so you had to be patient offensively, but your defense kept you in there until the offense finally broke through.
Yeah, it's good. We're always ready for whatever comes, you know. It's never, games are never easy in college, so we knew they were going to come through everything. We just had to secure the back and the goal to come.
Tell me your view of that Luka goal. He seems, sometimes I feel like we take him for granted because that goal he did there, I mean, there's nothing the goalkeeper can do. What's it like being his teammate?
Luka is just a special guy, you know. We've been together for now like 5 years. We did high school together. We came here together, so it's, I mean, I love seeing the guy succeeding and scoring goals, you know. It's, you know, when he cuts to the right, he can score. He cuts to the left, he can score. He's just a special player, and I'm so happy for him.
What was the message at halftime? You know, they played very well in that first half, try to play back, kind of conservative. What was the message there at halftime?
Coach just asked us to focus and get cleaner on the ball. We're missing a little bit of passes and controls in the first half. So get cleaner, and we knew the goal would come and get a great result today.
What's it like for you now? You're going to be playing in the Sun Belt. This is a historic week coming up for the program to play in the Sun Belt Conference. It's going to be a big match with West Virginia. But what's that like for you as someone who's been here, has seen it all? What's that going to be like?
I mean, before we were the guys to beat in the conference, you know, the AAC. So we're already the big guys. Now we come to a new conference with the big teams in there. So we'll see. I mean, don't take UCF for granted, and we'll be there to beat the big guys.
How do you feel you're a different player today than you were maybe, say, a year or two ago?
Yeah, for sure. When I came here, I was already a good player, but I'm for sure being improved as a player, as a man, of course. And coaches, all this stuff has helped me grow defensively and offensively, and I'm just giving me freedom to play the way I can.
Well, congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
Congrats on the shutout there. Just tell me what you saw from your vantage point from you and your defense against Brown.
I saw that we improved a lot since the last game. I think that we improved our patience to build up with the ball. And then a long time ago that we didn't get a clean sheet. We get it today, so I'm happy for that.
What did you learn from Tuesday night that you carried over to tonight? You'll carry over moving forward.
I think that we have to control the game. If we are seeing that we are winning, we have to control the game, be patient, build up, and don't get nervous. And then we did it today, so it was good.
How do you feel out there versus last year at this time? Last year you were thrown in there as a freshman. How do you feel you're different this year than last year?
As I said before in the last interview, I feel comfortable this year with my new teammates. I think that we got a new players, like 12 new players. It's difficult to create like a good environment in a short time, but we did it, and I think that that's the point to improve as a team during the year.
Helps when you have great guys there backing you up there defensively. Talk about it. You have so many great options there defensively, like Anderson Rosa, Timmy Arias, and others that played well. Talk about that support you have.
Yeah, I mean, Anderson Rosa, we know already that he's a very good left back. I'm happy for Timothy Arias because he didn't play at all the last year, and he's improving a lot. He's just 18 years old. He's a great guy, physically guy, and I'm so happy for them.
What's it like? You get to play with Luka Dorado, so you don't have to deal with shots that he did tonight in that first goal. What's that like, seeing him, what he can do, and he's capable of how he puts the ball in the net?
We all know how is Luka. Luka, when he has the ball, we know that he has a powerful shot, and he can score goals if he's confident. So we know that he's a very good player. So we are so happy to got him here.
What have you learned about this team now? You're done with non-conference. You're getting set for conference. What are some things that you've learned and obviously get to work on now as you get ready for conference play?
Just the things that we are doing right now, just improve them, because our conference is going to be tough this year. New conference, new teams. So we got to get used to this intensity, this long games. So that it's gonna be like tough this season, but I think that we have a very good team this year to compete with all of them, against all of them.
Well, congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. Great job. Coach, congrats. A hard-fought win against a well-coached Brown team. Just give me your overall thoughts there on the victory.
Yeah, I think you hit it. Brown's really well organized. They work incredibly hard. They were very difficult to break down in the first half, and they had a really good plan to make sure that we didn't create the type of chances that we like to create. So I thought we were close at times to being able to break through, but just that final third, we never in that first half really got through. And I think, halftime, the guys responded coming out in the second half. We got a goal off of our pressing, and I think the intensity of our press improved, the quality of our press improved. We for that we were absolutely repaid for that effort with a goal, and I thought we were able to show a little bit more composure and better ideas in that second half in terms of how we were going to attack them, where the space was to attack them, and so it is really difficult to play as many games as we have played in this window that we've played them in. So just takes a lot of energy every single game, emotionally and physically. So to be able to get the win after I think this is game 5 in a really, really short window, it's really good.
What was the message to the team, especially at halftime? Because the last thing you want is for them to get frustrated and start to overpress against their defense there. So what was the message like to kind of, hey, you still got to be patient there. It's going to come.
Yeah, I think we talked about, because of the shape that they were in, one of the messages was, okay, where is the space that we can play? What are the things that we can do to be able to move the ball forward on the field more successfully, and then to actually be able to hurt them, and to put energy into those things. And I thought the guys did a great job with it.
Luka, you don't teach some of the things he could do, like that goal with that ball bending the way it did. It's almost hard to take him for granted sometimes what he's capable of doing.
Yeah.
He's so gifted. Just talk about that goal, because that really was a big start in that second half.
Yeah, I thought he was able to get a little bit of space. The guy closed down his right foot, and he moved the ball onto his right foot and then quickly shifted it back to his left, and he's got such a short backswing, and it comes off his foot, and it's quick. So he did a great job, top of the box, putting that in the corner.
Speaking of your defense, how'd you feel about them? You got some guys there in the back line. They were tremendous, and Juanvi was solid when he had to make a couple of saves.
Yeah, I thought in the game, especially initially, they were dangerous on the counter, and we had a hard time. Sometimes when you build up and you turn the ball over early, you're not in a position where you can press them and turn them over again. So when we were more patient and we built up and we did lose the ball and press them, we could get it back. But even sometimes we let players occupy spaces, get the ball and turn and be able to go forward. So I thought we did a better job at times making sure that it was difficult for them to play out. And then for a period in the second half, they were playing the ball around and then quickly getting it into the striker, and we were getting caught with our midfield on one side, and so we had to adjust to that, and the guys adjusted to that really well. But I think overall, just a really solid performance from and defending is not the back line, it's not the goalkeeper, it's the entire team. And the better we press, the better the players are in front of that back line and in front of that midfield group, the more predictable the play of the opponent becomes, and then defending becomes easier. And so, I thought, and it's something we're going to continue to get better at and continue to work at, because I think that's got to be part of our identity.
Was that by design, playing them? Because you knew they were going to give you a different look than what an FIU did. Their coach knows you very well back from the days of FIU and Kentucky and Conference USA. So you knew you were going to get some different wrinkles there. Is that part of the scheduling philosophy? Because now in the Sun Belt, you're going to see a lot of variety.
Yeah, we are. I think when we're looking to schedule games, we want a variety of games. And I think we're going to have to solve all sorts of different problems, right? There's a team like FIU that comes and absolutely high presses us. And that's going to create a whole set of problems that are different to a team that maybe sits off a little deeper in a mid block and looks to counterattack against you, which is a little bit different than a team that they're just going to knock the ball long and try to pick up second balls and play from there. And then there are other teams in our conference, they want to possess the ball, right? And they want to dominate the possession side. So there's going to be a lot of different problems for us to solve in the coming weeks.
Well, now you can focus officially on the Sun Belt opener. West Virginia, a really good team who just knocked off Portland earlier today.
Great. That's awesome for our conference.
It's going to be tremendous for the league. What's it like now? This is going to be a historic week to start Sun Belt play against a really good West Virginia team.
Yeah, I think it's a big game. That's the other Big 12 conference member, so it's kind of the Big 12 conference championship in one game. But it's good to now get into conference play to conclude our non-conference play, and to be undefeated at this point is great. And then more important than that, though that's really important, is now we really have learned a lot about our team. We'll take this win, we'll analyze it, we'll get better from it, and we'll be even more prepared for West Virginia now.